Top of the morning, everyone. It is March the 18th. Touchstones reading from A Child of God and a Recovering Alcoholic Addict with you know what. Let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. Oh, that one could learn to learn in time. That's from Enrique Solera. A mark of genuine change after the pleasure of newfound growth may be the regret a man feels that he didn't learn sooner. When we learn something new, we see how it could have made our life better at an earlier time. We regret being stubborn, immature, or impulsive. Now we see our mistakes in a new light, and it hurts. This is one of the pains of change. Some people turn away from growth because they refuse to tolerate the pain of honest hindsight. We need to face these regrets, but not indulge in them. We take a bow to the past and move on to live in the only place we can, the present. We can acknowledge our guilt and remorse and then turn them over to the care of God. We can't change the past, but we can learn from it. Healthy recovery means an even lighter load of regrets. Getting stuck in guilt over past deeds only repeats our mistakes by failing to use our learning today. May I acknowledge and let go of my griefs and regrets so I can attend to life here and now. Amen. For sure, I've learned that, I used to gripe, and sometimes I do still fall into the griping mode, but about what's going on, or things you can't even change, people, places, and things. And I lived in the past, and think about the future, and you try to fix it and fix others, and it's a spiral out of control action that I've taken in the past, and it's work in progress because I still fall into it now. But you have to stay in the present for sure. What it said up here up top. Maybe the regret a man feels that he didn't learn sooner. When I got into recovery and still to today, I regret a lot of things, not growing up faster, not listening. There's a whole list of things I regret. But you do have to move on. If you sit there and soak in it, and you go down this bad road of bad thoughts and just resentments that you just got to let go and let God. That's one of the sayings in AA. Let go and let God. And that's what one of the most important things I've learned is, carrying them rocks from the past, them burdens, even for myself, or I was carrying them for somebody else. And I was just sharing this with my sponsor last night. Done with it. Do I fall back into that sometimes and try to carry the rocks for somebody else and crap from my past? Yeah, of course. We're human. It creeps back in from time to time. But the main thing is knowing how to manage it. Manage what you're feeling at the time, or your actions at the time. You don't keep on soaking in it and sulking in it, or whatever the word is, and you get all depressed and you make a whole bad week out of it, or a bad day out of it. It's just like, come on, man. So that's what I've learned is be in the present, take care of your resentments in the mornings and nights, whenever you do them, or when I do them, and move on. You know, you got to live in the present. You got to stay here in the now and do the best you can. Be the best version of you that you can. And for me, that looks like helping other people, maybe after I've helped myself, of course. Sharing my testimony. Just sharing that is helping other people. And that's what I love to do. And maybe it might help somebody down the road. But it all starts with God. God, first and foremost, has changed my life. And the people in AA that I've met along the way, listening to them, you know, taking their advice. It's truly amazing, and I'm blessed to meet some of the people that I've met in AA. But it all starts with the vertical with God, and then the horizontal with everything else. I love you very much. I hope you have a safe and blessed day. Peace.